Episode 16. Dads are back.
It. Number 16. Goodness,
Yeah.
it's been took a couple weeks to regroup, get our
Yeah.
lives back on track.
We took a I'm just resting my eyes nap, and
Yeah.
as all the good dads do, and I stole that from you, so I'm
Yeah,
okay with it.
Yeah, got to kick the feet up in the recliner and check out the back of the eyelids for a second. Just rest those eyes.
So today's Thursday, Memorial Day weekend. I took Friday off, so today's my Friday, and I'm celebrating with I've never had this brewery before. It is Westfield River Brewing Company in Southwick, Massachusetts, because I had to go to Massachusetts for work, kind of far from New Jersey. Got some beers. So
I love
this
it.
is a farmhouse series. So it says a farmhouse style saison, fermented secondarily with champagne yeast. I'm going to drink the hell out of it.
That sounds delightful. I'm traveling this weekend for a wedding, so all of my beers are locked up in the trunk of the car, ready to go to load up for hanging out while I'm there. But left in my fridge, a nice, delightful, crisp, wild berry, truly hard seltzer. To not weigh me down too much, but celebrate a long week.
So you guys call cup holders trunks in Boston, apparently?
The hot coffee cups.
The foam keeps it cold.
That's right. And out of sight.
Oh, man. Dude, so babies get real good at stuff real quick, especially when they don't know it 4 weeks ago, and then you wait 3 weeks to film a podcast. So let me dish. So she couldn't sit up. Now she can sit up real good. Like no problem. She couldn't roll onto her belly. Now she can do that because we've walked in on her sleeping, or like when she wakes up, she's on her belly. We didn't put her there. So just tonight, breaking news. So we put her on her belly to go to bed, or no, we put her on her back to go to bed. So immediately when we walked out, she like rolled over to her belly. So we saw it on the camera. She flipped over onto her back from her belly. So full 360.
Holler.
Exciting times.
I love it. You get those
so
core
quick.
muscles. Yeah, man.
How are you guys doing?
We I had a couple of relatively low key weeks, just working in the yard, getting her into she loves coming out and helping me water the plants. Which is a blast. She always likes to stick her hand out in the water, and I have to constantly tell her not to rip plants out of the ground. But we're doing all right. We're getting there. And then we were all doing well, and then we had kids throw up. So Fiona threw up in the middle of the night, and she's a champ. And so she didn't cry. We just woke up. I came in together in the morning, and like, oh, you got like a little something on your, oh God. And I looked over, there's just a big puddle in the corner of her crib, and she had slept on the far side, but didn't cry, didn't make a peep. So we had no idea anything had happened until we came in together in the morning. And so I was like, oh, gross. Okay. Well, got her cleaned up, got her changed. This was over the weekend, so we didn't have to worry about her being sick and going into school or, really feeling it out. And then, so she was her fine, happy, cheery self. And then the next night, it happened again. We're talking like no other symptoms during the day, just like these phantom pukes
just
in the middle
night
of the night.
Pukes?
Yeah. And, well, that was wrong because apparently she was patient 0 in stomach bug DEFCON 4. And it hit her like a little bit. And like she threw up again. She had, some messy diapers and things like that. But oh my God, it was like Sarah and I got beaten in a back alley with baseball bats. We were both like, I got it on Monday, and she got it on Tuesday, and it was just brutal. So that's been our we've just been in survival mode this week. She's watched an ungodly amount of television. She has just been entertaining herself because she's a champ. But we've just been. Luckily, it hit us on off separate days because I don't know what we would have done to make things happen otherwise.
Yeah, she's not quite old enough to take care of you guys yet.
I mean, she tries. We'll be lying on the couch, and I don't know if she thinks she's taking care of us, but she comes up and takes a blanket and like drapes it over us. He goes,
"Come on,
sleep? Sleep?" And it's like, all right, I'll go to sleep. But as soon as you fake snore, she then also goes, "Hey, wake up!" And it's like, all right, well, we can't seem to make up our minds, can we? So she's just,
it's so cute.
Yeah, she is. She just keeps going on and on with learning new phrases and activities. She just loves doing stuff, and it's awesome. But she's now cool, she now can sing all of the words to most of the Frozen 2 soundtrack, which is a good and bad thing at the same time. I feel accomplished because we can be silly and sing songs, but also like I've let her down because she knows all the soundtrack to an entire movie at the age of 2.
I mean, for kids movies though, like Frozen's right at the top. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah. I'm only giving her Academy Award nominations. I think it was maybe a winner, maybe a nomination. It's probably won a couple of things.
Yeah, because didn't John Travolta mispronounce Idina?
Yeah, Idina Menzel. Adele Dazeem.
Yeah.
Oh God, what a! You can't. Those are the kind of moments from television you gotta gobble up. They're just too good to miss.
Delicious.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So Adelaide's hair is now officially out of control. So we did a ponytail, EJ did a ponytail today, and it was about that much ponytail, I'm gonna say. So probably like a solid 3 inches of ponytail, just a little perfect samurai ponytail, just right on the back of her head.
Adi-san.
Yeah. She has the cutest little mullet. It's so funny because like the front's not that long, but the back is now in the middle of her shoulders. Like it's going.
We live such vastly different hair lives. Fiona's first full-blown ponytail was also in the last 2 weeks. So, and it's like, yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, I don't. Our drains are gonna have like major issues probably pretty soon, but just like me, the majority of her bath time is just wetting her hair and then cleaning it. Everything else is just fine. But it's like it's more than half is on the hair.
You gotta use the soap to the roots.
Yeah, it's like a beaver. It's just not made to be wet. So you gotta trick it. You gotta like part it and then let the water kind of run like on the scalp down. There's a whole system. So yeah, we gave her a bath tonight, and she got the special conditioner. So she was slick after that. And because conditioner makes the babies more slippery, which is just perfect.
That's just what you need. You need that. You just like bathe her in like an exfoliator. I mean, granted, it's probably going to take her down to like the single layer of skin, but at least you'll be able to grip her.
It's tough. Yeah, for the dads out there, if you have any tips on how to hold a baby while they're dripping and watering like conditioned skin with water, definitely open to suggestions because it's like trying to catch oil. It's just not good.
Yeah, getting a piece of shell out of egg, no matter where you try, it just moves out of the way.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I've taken to because she is just adamant about not getting out of the tub. Not even trying to use the towel to get her out of the tub. I just accept the wet mess and I just reach in and grab her and put her down on the floor. And while she's mad at me, then I put the towel on her.
I was hoping you were going to say pool net, like a skimmer.
Yeah, she's flopping like a wide mouth bass. We got a lively one.
But Yeah, it's so she is like her sounds are getting better. Like I said, she was being able to sit up, which leads me to my product of the week. So this thing, so for our listeners, so this is it's like a little raft, but it's filled with water. And it's got little fish on the inside, and it's all padded with like air on the outside. So you blow it up, you fill it with water. So this is a tummy time mat. So when they're on their tummy for tummy time, super important. There's like fish and stuff in there, so there's like things for them to do.
Okay.
So because she's been sitting up, sometimes her core just gives up and she just falls wherever.
I relate to that.
So we have like a padded corral around her. So this thing, the tummy time mat, will lay flat behind her on the ground. And then when we put her down, we'll put her butt right up to it. And she's not quite tall enough to be longer than the width of the mat. So when she falls back, she falls onto the water.
Yeah, just landing on a little waterbed.
Just pad. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, so it's fantastic. And I definitely recommend that. It's just like, you got to just use what works. So it was on the ground and she fell on it. And then she was like happy that she fell on it. We're like, oh, shit, let's use that as a floor bumper. So yeah.
I love it.
We got pillows stacked up over the table. We got everything, because you just don't know what way they're gonna fall. It could be like northwest, could be northeast, could be totally south. Who knows? But we have a perfect like octagon pretty much of just padded goodness. So that thing's a godsend, because she's fallen on it, or she's fallen back literally like a dozen times and has had no issue with it.
Dude, that's key. That's and also just the fact that she has fun with it, not as just a body cushion, but that it's a multi-user. I like it.
Yeah. What do you got, that product, Drew?
So I've been big on talking about activities and trying to come up with little crafts and stuff. And one of the setbacks is I am not anywhere near as creative as I would like to be. And a lot of times we end up kind of just doing the same thing. She enjoys it. She has fun, but it's a lot of scribbling on, just drawing and doing that over and over, coming up with, writing stuff for people. But there's this great app that's out there called Rayz Kids, RayzKidz. And it's got a lot of purposes and uses where it'll show you can do it for tracking activities. If you have like a personal day caregiver, like a nanny or something like that, or you have them with a family member during the day, you kind of track and see what they're doing. It's kind of a way to communicate. They also, I know a lot of people don't like to share pictures of their little kids on social media. You can have like a smaller network, so you can invite like grandparents and stuff like that to share and follow.
That's pretty cool.
And take a look at pictures. But the thing that I like most about it is they come up with these great activities pretty regularly. And there's a free version of the app, and then there's a premium subscription that will open up a whole bunch of other activities you can look into and look at different archives of things. But it's got tons of great activities for different levels of, where your kid is in development, from, infants to like 4 or 5 year olds. I think this one today was doing shapes on the ground with like painter's tape, and then using like if you had like a train, like a toy train, to kind of just get them to figure out like following paths, but also identifying, like, take the train to the triangle and they'll have to follow it around the track to get there. And sometimes it's it's cool. They come just a bunch of cool activities that we look up on there. It's a lot of fun.
What was the name of the app?
Rayz Kids. I'll put we'll put a link in the Instagram for it for people.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
it's cool. I want to check that out.
Yeah,
the activities are tough, especially because like Fiona's can do stuff now. So yeah, I can't even imagine how like difficult it is to pick things to do. So
Yeah,
that's
it's
solid.
tough to gauge what you get like their skill level, but you want to have stuff that's challenging, but not like way out of their league. So
Yeah, challenging but not defeating.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. But yeah, so that's my dad product of the week. Also, I saw an advertisement for a 4K TV that someone was selling. They said it's only $1, but the volume is stuck on full. So I thought I can't turn that down. That's my lead into dad joke of the week.
But that was the dumbest dad joke I've ever heard. That's fantastic.
That's usually the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why isn't a koala considered a bear?
Go on.
It doesn't meet the qualifications. Nailed it.
Yes.
Got him.
Yes. So good.
So dumb.
What
So I get
what kind of doctor is Dr. Pepper? He's a physician. Oh God.
Ow. I don't know why, but I'm wearing jean shorts now. They just came to
Yeah,
me.
just
Yeah.
yeah.
So my dad pro tip of the week. So there's a bunch of different like places like this, but it's like a kid's gym. So the one by us is called My Gym. And so EJ found this place and she was showing me pictures today. We're actually going to go there tomorrow. It's this whole padded area. There's like zip lines for kids. There's swings, ball pits, like all this like gymnastic like style mats and pads and stuff. So I think it's $150 a month, but you can go as many times as you want. So like you can go literally every day of the week for $150 a month, and you get an hour. And there's like somebody there who can like play with the kid on the zip line and like do it. They're like trained to do it, and then they can take them on a swing. There's like these like foam stairs and stuff.
Ooh.
Super sick. Yeah, dude. So I saw some videos today, so I'm gonna check that out tomorrow. But it's like $3 or $5 a day to go there for an hour.
That's wow. Yeah, that's awesome.
As many times as you want. They have classes, they have like instructors. The coolest thing, she gets to see other babies. Because like she was in a ball pit today with another baby and she was like super sketched out. Like, what the hell is this? Like we're the same size? What's going on here? I'm
not used to talking eye to eye to somebody.
Yeah. So she was in there, and we have all these like different like fuzzy like felt balls, wooden balls and stuff. So she's in this ball pit and she is just not having it. She had her hands up. She didn't want to touch anything. There's this other kid sitting in there and she just keeps looking back at the camera and EJ like, no.
Cut.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm out. But yeah, so there's like it's like a multifaceted positive. So gets them out of the house, super cool. There's like a limited number of people that can go there, so safe. And then all the developmental things of like social interaction, other kids being there, her seeing like other parents and kids interacting, because it's all padded. And I got to check it out tomorrow. But the floor looks like like the new playgrounds have like those recycled tires, where it's like real squishy. Where our playgrounds had like nails and mulch. On the
broken
floor.
Glass and thumbtacks.
Exactly. Yeah. HIV needles, just the best. And so yeah, the floor looked like super squishy. So if they fall, like they're not going to get, they might get a little cut or something, not like debilitating, life-changing injuries.
Yeah. You don't have to look into ramps for the house. Yeah. I'm sorry. That's awful. I apologize.
It's something I gotta look out for though. especially with the price of the lumber now, just out of this
Yeah.
world.
Yeah, no way.
So yeah, I'm gonna check that out tomorrow. So I will report back next week on what the dads think of it. But bro, there's literally a zip line. She was on this real thick, chunky, padded foam thing on a zip line.
I was wondering what like the age range is for it. So it's like straight up for damn babies.
I think it's like, I don't know, 6 months to like 5 years, I think. And then they stagger it, like different age ranges can go at different times of the day.
Okay, that makes sense.
But yeah, they have like things with instructors, then they have like just free parkour time, I guess, like baby parkour. So yeah, super cool. And it's like, for activity wise, $150 a month. Not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Not bad. Not bad. So that's my product / pro tip of the week.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think my dad pro tip of the week, man, we had a lot of these this week, especially, of just sometimes you gotta just put everything else aside and just hang out, and survive, and just snuggle up on the couch. And we had to get her to eat stuff. We had to have the mental capacity to prepare food for her. So we've done a lot of just easy layup kind of items that we try not to do more than once or twice a week. But it's the chicken nuggets and SpaghettiOs and all these just pre-made things. But it's you got to do what you got to do. And at the end of the day, she was happy, and we made it. So I think that's just my dad pro tip. Is I think I've used a similar one in the past, but not everything has to be always switched on and calculated. A lot of times you got to just kind of roll with the punches and get by. And if they're happy and you're happy, sometimes that's all that really matters.
Amen to that.
Yeah. So try not to know those parents. It's easy to beat yourself up when you're like, oh my God, this week's been crazy, and all I've been able to do is plop them in front of the TV because I'm swamped with work, or all I've been able to do is give them the same mac and cheese 5 nights in a row. And at the end of the day, they're feeding off of your energy. So if you're running around trying to accomplish everything and miserable, it's better off just not doing that.
Bro, how much TV did we watch when we were kids?
All of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, we're okay. You
Yeah,
know, I don't need to wear earmuffs outside. I'm doing all right.
I was joking with my mom the other day about the fact that like we grew up in probably the worst age of like kids' food nutrition. Like we were in like that golden age of like, how much non-food can we cram into this food before people notice? Like this chicken nugget is 65% sawdust because 67% people started to taste it. Like we had just the worst food. And parents like, look at this whole lunch comes in one box. You don't need to refrigerate most of the time.
It costs 11 cents. It's definitely good.
And it's an able lunch. Why not? I don't even need to put it in a lunchbox. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Those good chemicals.
Yeah. It's 65% preservative.
Yeah.
35% meat.
Food was in quotation marks.
Yeah. So it's just the quality of stuff now is gone way up. But we made it. We survived.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. I mean, like, we're doing all right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, yeah, dude, it's we're having so much damn fun over here. She is this close to crawling. She can do a full out plank right now, and then she gets up on her hands and her toes, and then she starts going forward like she wants it so bad, and then she'll just give up and throw her hands out and smash into the ground.
It's gotta be so frustrating for her to just be like, I know These do this. No, it can happen. But
Yeah.
But I bet you the socialization and having her that being around other kids, if she sees other kids start to crawl, it's gonna be like that.
Yeah, dude, she's like right there already. So she
Yeah.
can do I mean she can go backwards enough to go forwards. So she can just turn backwards left and then just just like spiral out like this. So instead of going forward this way, she just goes backwards this way out. Because it's happened and she's gotten into stuff that she probably shouldn't get into that was dead set ahead of her, but she'll just turn around and then just scoot back over there and then just flip around again and then she's in front of it.
I just love the determination and like the rocking forward, being like, this would be a lot easier if I could see where I was going.
Yeah, it's awesome though. So EJ's parents are vaccinated. My parents are fully done now. So we're doing, this is our Memorial Day episode. So I took tomorrow off and we got Monday off. It's a 4-day weekend. So Saturday we're going to my parents' house. I think my grandparents are going to be there. My parents are going to be there. Parents' friends are going to be there. So they get to like interact with her the first time, really. Like without a mask, like everybody's going to be good to go. So that's going to be super cool. And then EJ's sister's coming down. They're all vaccinated. So like this is going to be like the first normal weekend we've had in, May? 14 months.
Jeez. Yeah, dude. That's awesome. That's so much fun.
Yeah.
She's probably going to be like a little overwhelmed, but it'll be good for her. She's going to be like, there's so many people touching me. And I don't know about this, but all right.
Yeah,
You're not my mom.
You're
not my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're heading down to Connecticut, so we're doing some for the wedding. Sarah's parents, Mimi and Papa, are watching her for the night. So
nice.
We'll have a night out, which will be fun.
So for our parental listeners out there who are new parents, so that first night away from Fiona, where you guys both left, right? And she stayed with grandparents, I'm assuming?
Yep.
So like what does that look like? That's got to be so stressful.
Honestly, we check in, I'm sure, and saw how they were doing, but I think they were more stressed out than we were, and not, she's not the first grandchild for either of our parents, so they're seasoned vets now at this point.
Yeah.
So it was easy to for them to take the reins, but we did a lot of checking in. It feels weird. Like there was a night Sarah and I both went to the grocery store, like we were heading to a friend's house, and we pulled up to a grocery store to go grab a bottle of wine because we were in Connecticut where they sell wine in the grocery store. And I get out and she's like, "You want me to wait here?" I was like, "I don't know. Come on in. There's no kid in the car." Neither of us have to stay in the car. So
yeah.
Like, we just both walked through the grocery store without a kid, and it like just felt weird. So I think that was more it was less worried about her not being with us and more just the feeling of like something's missing. Just feels different. We've been together for more than a decade, yet for some reason just the two of us out doing something still feels like a little off.
Yeah.
So I think that's the biggest thing for me is just get used to that feeling. But I'm sure, the more that we've done it, the more it's less weird and more of the occasional pleasant relief.
Yeah, you don't even put in park. You just slow down now.
Yeah.
Good luck.
She knows.
The
She
house over
tucks,
there.
Tucks her head down. She knows how to roll. Aim for the grass.
Yeah. Yeah, it's because like we gotta get the fuck out. Ooh, I don't care. Pretty soon we gotta EJ and I haven't been out to eat since February of 2020.
Yeah, you gotta.
Bro, I sell food to restaurants. Like, conceptualize that. We haven't been out doing the thing that I make money doing. in 15 months.
Yeah, yeah. You know, you
It's
gotta
crazy.
take advantage of that soon. Go get
Yeah.
some. Yeah, and not even like a whole night off. Just you know, like a overnight.
Just something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, even like going to dinner. Yeah, I think this weekend's gonna be like a good test run to see like how she does with everybody around, and then or just leave her at my parents' house. Like, good luck.
Yeah. And
Maybe
even
we'll
like
come back.
even if she has a little tough time right off the bat, it just takes some warming up. There's just sometimes they just have trouble getting used to new faces, even though they're like she's seen your parents and knows your parents. It's just
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
whole like mom and dad not being right there could sometimes be a little tough, but
Yeah.
It turns pretty quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Definitely gonna be cool. So,
Yeah.
I think we're at time, Drew.
Yeah, I can't wait till we hear about it next week. Let me know how it goes.
Yeah, and most excitingly, we're gonna be doing a live episode soon where we can get our calendars together.
I like it. Look
So,
out.
yeah,
Look out, world.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Coming at
So
you.
all 11 of you that watched the last 3 weeks, look out. So, but yeah, thanks everybody. We appreciate it. Drew, where can you find us besides YouTube?
You can find us, follow our Instagram, follow us on our Facebook group, Girl Dads Podcast, our Instagram at Girl Dads Podcast. We're on Girl Dads Podcast, the actual podcast on all of your favorite streaming platforms for podcasts, Apple, iPod, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify,
Yeah.
any of them. So yeah, follow. There's a link in our bio on Instagram, our link tree, to take it to all those places.
Yeah. Cool.
Go on.
Thanks. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Later.